Good morning readers. I, Harish Budhu, warmly welcome you to my channel. Learn as much as possible from my handwritten articles.
This October 14, 2020 opinion paper. If Father Jocelyn Gregoire is sincere in his new mission and is consistent, he can liberate the disadvantaged Creole community, break the shackles of poverty and abuse, give new life, hopes and dreams. But the priest should not make his past foolish mistakes in one-man show. A very warm welcome to this special October 14, 2020 opinion paper. It will shed some new light on 3 wider and topical issues. But you will have to read them with an open mind. Think deeply and positively. Take only the best and leave the rest. Agree to disagree. Best wishes. A big thank you to all our trusted friends, who will share with others today's paper. Take care. B. Column for our young and student friends. First point, we had highlighted 28 English expressions for you all. The best way of learning something new is to reread it, as many times as possible. And the other right system is to write it. The mind can keep or store only a very small fraction of the information learned. We learn by repetition. Got the message? All our friends who are acting on our practical advice will succeed. And last, bear in mind, I am still learning, to keep the mind busy. Second point, it is summer in Mauritius. You should listen to the sound advice of doctors. You should drink at least 2 liters of plain water every day. Heat dehydrates the body, that is, you lose too much water. You must consume plenty of water every day, even when you are not thirsty, to stay well hydrated, healthy and in good condition. Doctors say that water also helps remove poisonous substances from the body. I drink hot water with some lemon juice and honey, early in the morning. Water is the greatest medicine on earth. But be consistent. See, if Father Jocelyn Gregoire is really sincere in his belief to help the Creole community. 1. A word of caution at the very start. We are just trying to share some general ideas on the new mission of the priest. We do not know him from close, though we have exchanged views a few times. True, we are not on the same wavelength on many issues. And we have often denounced his one-man show pony or show-off. And his Rose Hill showmanship, surrounded by blackguards, was the worst the country had ever witnessed, since the 1960s Gaëtan Duval's Black Power days. And last, on the eve of the 2010 general election, his coded instructions vote avec le cœur mean to vote the movement militant Mauricien. All said, we are no friend of the priest. Now read our independent opinion on his recent moves, both religious and social. And political last year too. 2. We have written many articles on the desperate economic plight of our Creole sisters and brothers. The last few ones on the Catholic Church also focused on their exploitation, by both the religious and political people. And today's paper is but a follow-up to all of the past ones. We want to help them. 3. I have been in active politics since 1976. I have known and worked with Gaëtan Duval, Sir Harold Walter, Paul Berenger, Silvio Michel, Elisir Francois, and a few others. All of them represented the Creole community in a sense. The Labour Party of Walter had lost more than 95% of their 1950s supporters. Gaëtan controlled almost the 95% plus in the 1960s. With his 1969 post-independence alliance with Sir Siwozagur Ramgoolam, 75% of party militant Sociali Democrats hardcore fanatics abandoned Gaëtan. Paul Berenger controlled the vast majority 80% till 2005. Elisir Francois and Silvio Michel, the genuine Creole leaders, were both sidelined by the racist press. 4. All told, both Duval and Berenger had utilized and exploited Creoles, for their own benefits. After the last 2019 elections, both the movement militant Mauricien and the party militant Sociali Democrate have lost some 25% of their 5 decades-old believers. Father Gregoire, Alain Ganou, and Obigadou have all attracted them. And the biggest loser is Berenger. He can become the new Guy Olivry of 1969. Small wonder, he is trying to keep afloat. 5. In the last papers, we had highlighted how Muslim Maulanas and Janabs and their mosques and madrasas plus Hindu pundits, baitkas, teachers, temples, and kavals, had all saved their communities. They advised and guided parents. Economic development was their fruit. In sharp contrast, the Catholic Church and the Creole political leaders had and still have misused the poor Creole community. Chinese excelled because of their culture of hard work. 6. Fate is ironic. Of late, the one who has abused and exploited Creoles the most is none other than Paul Berenger. No coincidence that he continues to lose so many friends. And no wonder that for fear of being decimated, he is now singing the praises of Gaëtan Duval, and that after 5 decades of enmity. Still, no accident at all when the movement militant Maurician leader now wants a Labour Party, Parti Militant Sociale Démocrate, Movement Militant Maurician Alliance, by hook or by crook, come hell or high water, come high or low tide, whatever the cost. But history is staring at him. That unholy alliance, marriage of convenience, will not last, because of Berenger ingrained poking his nose unreliable character. You can bet your life. History advises so. 6. Here comes the new mission of Father Jocelyn Gregoire. If he is sincere and consistent, he can liberate the Creole community. The Muslims were freed from the clutches of Berenger, only when Dr. Siddick Cheddy and Dr. Rashid Beebeejaun were elected from the Labour Party. More tomorrow.
Keep reading, keep learning. Like and subscribe for more thrilling articles. Thank you for watching.